I'm Aji Akokomi, founder of Akoko Restaurant. The cooking here at Akoko Restaurant is inventive and also centered around a trilogy of live fire cooking, umami, and spices. This time, we're going to have our executive chef, Theo, show us our signature octopus dish.
Today, I'm going to show you our dish of barbecued Galician octopus with asadudo and crispy cordyceps. So here we've got our Galician octopus that we're going to finish on the barbecue. It's been slow cooked already. Glazed in our umami glaze, so miso and mushroom base. The sauce itself, the asadudo, is made of roasted onions, green peppers, squid ink, and some cordyceps mushrooms. So we're going to fry these later on. These are the raw version. And then you fry them, they go dark, crispy, nutty, and packed full of umami. So we've got a 3 to 4 kilo Galician octopus, which for me is the best quality around. So, obviously, first things first is we're just going to take each leg off. So we're cutting in between, close up to the beak. Obviously, you have the beak here. You don't want to be eating this. You also don't want to be popping the eyes or anything like that and contaminating the rest of your octopus. So I just go around individually, taking each leg off. You can see all the excess skin on when you barbecue or slow cook. It's not pleasant to eat, so we're just going to trim it off. Being careful not to take any of the flesh. So the best way is just to pull it up, slide your knife in, angle your knife upwards, so you're cutting away from the meat itself. So we're going to move on and make the asadudo sauce. So as a base, start with a roasted brown onion. So what we've done, it's about 200 degrees for about 35-40 minutes. So you can see inside, it's steamed in its own shell. The sugars have started to caramelise around the outside. So we just pop them out. Need a lot of oil. Again, West African cooking, no dairy really. Mushrooms next. Again, finely sliced. You want to caramelise these. All the water out. You don't want your sauce to stew. Green pepper as well. Make sure no seeds, no white bits. Seeds can make it go bitter. The peppers, if you don't chop thin enough, it's going to give you a really unusual taste. This sauce, although it's simple, you want to balance out the sweetness of the onions and like the greenness of these peppers. If you don't cook them quick enough, it's going to taste like wet grass. So onions are caramelising off. You want a little bit of colour. Again, just to get the sweetness out. Chuck in your mushrooms. And this you want to cook down pretty fast. So quite a high heat. So one of our key ingredients to this sauce is a bouillon powder, which we make ourselves. Lots of umami-rich ingredients in here. You've got tomatoes, shiitakes, miso, lots of other things. So these are also our stock cubes. We add them into our sauces along with our powder, and this builds up the layers of umami and flavour into our dishes. Our finely chopped green peppers, they go in. Some garlic paste. Our Scotch bonnet chilli paste, so onions, red peppers, Scotch bonnets with the seeds in, so this can add our heat while keeping things consistent. Squid ink, again, full of umami, fair amount. Our cubes, so our umami powder, quite generous. Sprinkle it around. So this stew's been cooking down now for about half an hour, so you can see how much it's changed in this time. Before we blend it, we've got a little bit of xanthan gum, touch. Just sprinkle it over. You don't want to have too much of this. It will change the consistency. And a little bit of Ultratex into the thermo. Make sure you scrape the pan clean. Any bits that are caramelised on the bottom as well, you want to get that into your sauce. We're going to blend it at 80. It's going to help cook out that xanthan gum and Ultratex. So that's finished blending. See, it's thick and rich. So, on to grilling our octopus. Galician octopus has been cooked in the water bath for 4 hours, chilled down, portioned into pieces. We're going to finish it on the barbecue. So just glaze it lightly in a little bit of oil. Find the right spot on the barbecue. You don't want to be over open flame. So here we've got one of our umami glazes using lots of vegetables that are high in umami. There's miso in there as well. You want to be glazing your octopus whilst it's on the barbecue. Build up the layers of flavour, the caramelization as well. So it's just intensifying the umami. So our octopus is off the barbecue. Just going to glaze it one last time with our umami glaze. And then we're gonna plate up. So it's our asadudo puree. Just a teaspoon amount because it's so intense. And then our Cordycep mushrooms that have been fried. Just get a nice pile of these and do it so your octopus hides. And that's our dish of char-grilled Galician octopus served with asadudo and crispy Cordycep mushrooms. Umami is one of the fundamental building blocks of our cuisine here at Akoko.